Well, what about hurricane dates?
Okay, this is Prophet Rawa Nawa B, aka Prophet 6, family prophet to the angel of the church to the Laodiceans, who are Israelites only. Okay, hello, good to be with you all again. I just wanted to talk to you all about the hypocrisy, the dubious nature of Christianity's doctrine of peace. See, let's talk about this. You see, let's talk about this. Christianity is very, very interesting. Very interesting. Now, Christianity will tell you to love your enemies. Watch this, y'all. Who is the only group of people that have dropped an atomic bomb on another nation? Who did that? The people that teach the gospel of peace. See, Christianity is a very stringent demonic doctrine. Christians will teach love, 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 bug, love, 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 love. Who got the largest and spends the most on a military industrial budget? Who has it? It's the people that teach love from the heart. That love, that little soft love in your heart. Those are the people. Woo! Those are the people who will bomb you back to the Garden of Eden. Now, watch, listen to the duplicity. The people who are supposed to be the true religion are the people that invades every country on earth. Love from the heart. And if you don't accept their banks, their central banks in your country, if you don't accept their currency in your country, if you don't allow their financial hitmen to come in your country, if you try to make gold your currency, guess what they're gonna do? They're gonna send, if you don't accept their missionaries, they're gonna bring in their army of soldiers. And guess what you're going to accept? You're going to accept their soldiers and you're going to accept their religion. Christianity is the predominant religion in the world that enforces worship of its God, white Jesus, with the barrel of a gun. Like no other. Like no other. Isn't that interesting? Buddhists don't do it. Muslims don't do it like Christians. Yeah, they have their caliphates and all that, but they don't do it like Christians. Christians take it to a whole nother level. And always have. And this is something that's disturbed me about Christianity even when I was a Christian. So I'm not just saying this just because I know now that I'm an Israelite. This is something that I saw and was disturbing even when I was a Christian. So look at this, y'all. Because most, descendants of slaves, the DOS, which is descendants of slaves, DOSs have been living under the noxious hypnotism of these very people that I'm talking about. And so they are in a duplicity that represents being in between a hard place and a rock. Because Israelites believe this. A lot of Israelites believe love your enemies. They still have a lot of that demonic Christianity in them. Love your enemies and let them kill you. And ironically enough, the people that a lot of Israelites who still have that Christian possession on them, they believe that you shouldn't kill your enemies because white mommy and daddy taught you love your enemies while they are raping your mother in the back room and your father and your dog in the back room. So a lot of our people believe that a lot of our people still don't, they really don't know that you really should kill your enemies. Now, I know the Bible says love your enemies, but the Bible also says kill them too. Why nobody ever bring those two things up and compare them? Why is it that people never bring these two things up and rationalize them? Line upon line, precept upon precept, here a little, there a little. Why? It don't just say love your enemies. It says kill them too. Under certain circumstance, yeah, it says love your enemies. And under certain circumstance, it says there's some enemies that you're gonna have to kill. Why don't people know this? Especially the DOS, descendants of slaves. Why don't they know this? Because if you look at our oppressors, they seem to know this. They seem to know it. How do we know that? They got the largest stockpile of military weapons in the world. They are the only group of people that have ever dropped an atomic bomb on anybody. They are the main people that are always trying to enforce the nuclear proliferation treaties for other countries, but not for themselves and not for Israel. Did y'all know that? Did y'all know that? So the people that taught us love your enemies, and they taught us this from the Bible, that one text in the Bible, guess what? They are the people that have done the most killing in the history of the world. You can't listen to them. Those are demons that are speaking. And matter of fact, those are the people that should be killed. And at some point, they are going to be killed. Revelation chapter 10, verse 13 and 14. No, Revelation chapter 10, verse 9 and 10. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Jeremiah 51, thou art my battle axe and weapon of war, and with thee. Revelation 13, what's that? Revelation 13, 20, what, 4? No, Revelation chapter 1, verse 24, I think. Oh, hold on a second. I get it. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. The people that have taught us to love our enemies kill more people today than any other group of people on the face of the earth. They got military bases in more countries than any other country on the face of the earth. The people that have the largest military in the world and make the weapons, they are the very people that teach all of their enemies to love their enemies, but they don't even practice it themselves. They even teach their enemies to turn the other cheek. Well, of course, the devil's going to teach you to turn the other cheek so he can kill you, so he can have another chance to kill you. He knows that the first time it didn't go over too well. He wasn't successful. So what Satan is going to teach? Satan is going to teach you to turn the other cheek so he can have another opportunity to kill you. And you know that black people believe this, because the police officers that's killing us in the street, just walking up and just killing us, there's never any retaliation from Christians or Israelites. None. RBG, Black Consciousness, the new Black Panther, the old Black Panther. No, but still, nobody's killing them. So this lets you know that our people are still under the melees of white supremacy. And we still, even though we're Israelites, we still believe that white people are God. That's the only rationale I can understand of why we don't go back and kill them. Not just kill them, but kill their families too, to send a message. That's what should happen, y'all. Look at the Maccabee Wars. You see? If a man come and kill my wife, I should go and kill his whole family. That's just the way it's, y'all, come on. That's the love of God. That's the love of God. Yeah, I know you don't agree because you still under that melees, that spell of white Jesus. But it's really interesting that Black people don't have a problem killing their own people. But killing white people, that's where you blaspheme. Y'all get off of this. Not just white people, even honorary white people, Asians, Hispanics, honorary Asians who carry a white card. Yeah, they should be killed. It should come down on them doubly. I'm not on this love of white Jesus stuff, y'all. I'm really off. I'm really over that. That's why I can talk the way I talk. That's why I can talk the way I talk. I'm over white people. I never really was that keen on them anyway. If somebody kills any of my people in my family, guess what? I'm gonna want their whole. I want their whole family line wiped off. I don't want no son for son, daughter for daughter. No, I want triple and quadruple of what they did. I want to send a message to anybody that thinks the same way that they think. It's like, you know what? The collateral effects of touching his family is going to be pretty severe. I love those scriptures where the nation of Israel was able to go in there and kill off all nations. Oh, I love that. That sends a real clear message. So if anybody is left of that nation, guess what they're gonna know? They're gonna be like, we in submission. Okay, you're gonna put the fear of the Most High. Oh, somebody gave me a thumbs up on this. I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting a thumbs on this. See, let me tell you something. Our women are going to have to feel safe. Our children need to feel safe. They need to know that they're real men of God that still breathe and still not afraid to utter the word of God. What you're hearing now is the gospel of the kingdom. This is everything that I've said is the gospel of the kingdom. Our women don't feel safe because they know Black men ain't gonna do nothing. Our children don't feel safe because they know daddy is going to just say, okay, I forgive, the love of Jesus. No, y'all. No. Woo! I want my daughters and my wife to feel safe around me. I want my daughters and wife to feel safe around me. Now, let me say this too. I believe that there is a time where you just need to be sacrificed, like Yehoshua. Yes, there's a time for that, but that's not all the time. And you know who Yehoshua allowed to really do that? I know people say it was the Romans and the Jews, but guess who? It was his own people. He sacrificed himself. He fell on the sword and became a sacrificial lamb, not for the enemies of his people, but for who? His own people. Not for the heathens. No, everywhere we see in the Bible, in the heathen coming against the nation of Israel, why did the Most High never tell them, you know what? Just die. Is this making some sense, y'all? Is this making any sense to anybody? Our women and children and elderly need to feel safe. And they can't feel safe if they feel that the only thing that the black man is good for is sacrificial lamb, no matter what enemy comes up against him. They can't feel safe. They don't have a police force. Our men should be the police force protecting our women, children, and elderly. They should be the de facto military force. Not buying into what our enemies have taught us about what our God told us to do. Yeah, your God told you to love your enemy, so let me kill you. Your God told you to turn the other cheek, so now I got a second chance to kill you because the first time it didn't. I wasn't successful. So turn the other cheek so I can get it. No. That's what we learned in slavery, y'all. Are you still a Hebrew Israelite slave? You still believe that Yehoshua, the black Messiah, has the same doctrine as white Messiah? Come on, y'all, stop. Don't believe anybody who has the largest military force in the world, and then they turn around and teach you with their missionary, the religious arm of their military, that you need to turn the other cheek while we nuke you. No, y'all, come on. Come on, people. Israelites, wake up. You're possessed with a demon. I'm trying to perform an exorcism right now. You don't even know that I'm performing an exorcism. That little soft place in your heart for your enemy is neural. Oh boy. It is a germ in your heart that's been put there by your enemy so he could come kill you. Because you're nurturing that cell, that germ. Let me tell you something. Your enemies want to either control you or kill you. That's it. They want to control you or neutralize you or kill you. We are in the land of our enemies, y'all. Remember that. It's our enemies that have rule over us right now. That's what the Bible tells us in Deuteronomy 28. And so we got to survive here. We got to get close back to our Elohim and his philosophies. Okay? So remember that. Remember that. Your enemies want to kill you. I know you think your enemies want to play patty cake with you. No, and hopscotch. No, your enemies want to kill you or neutralize you or control you. That's what your enemies want to do. And they want to do it with, I want to tell you what's their greatest weapon, the Bible. Oh, your enemies love to control you with the Bible. They love to neutralize you with John 3:16. Turn the other cheek. Love your enemies. Oh, that's a nuclear weapon in their arsenal. When your enemy tries to kill you with the Bible, you kill him with the Bible. And you show him all the stories in the Bible where Israelites killed their enemy, even in captivity when they went overboard. Yeah, there's a time to even kill your enemy, even when you're in their territory, when you're in their captivity. All you have to do is read the book of Maccabees. All you have to do is read Daniel. All you have to do is read what's that book? Hadassah. Who is Hadassah? What's her name? I can't even think of it. Esther. Read the book of Esther. There's a time to kill your enemies. And I want to tell you one thing. This is one thing why I can't take a lot of One West stuff real seriously. Where is the army that actually kills people? Where are the people that practice in Israel, that practice guerrilla warfare, not with the Bible, but with guns? Where are they at? Where are they at? See, all this fake militancy, if it was real militancy, you know what we would have? At least we'd have something at least comparable to the Black Panthers. We don't even have nothing like that. And that's one reason why I can't take the Nation of Islam serious. They are an army of men with no weapons. Stop. Stop it. Stop. An army of men with no weapons. Okay. An army of men that won't kill nobody. No, stop. Just stop it. So this is why I can't take a lot of this One West stuff real serious. And this is another reason why I can't take even the Black Panthers serious, the new Black Panther series, because they ain't really killing nobody. I take the Ku Klux Klan more serious than I take a One West camp. Ku Klux Klans will kill you. Like they supposed to. Why? They are enemies. I don't see One West. I don't ever hear about a One West person, Black person, any type of Black person, doing reprisals on a white supremacist group that killed us. I've never seen that before in my life. So I can't really take them real serious. They're not really about that life. They really not. It's just a lot of talking and a lot of scriptures. That's it. That's it. But when I open the scriptures, I see people killing people. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. See, they try to look all hard and rough and militant, but guess what? They still got the love of white Jesus in their heart. Because it's that doctrine that teaches you, yeah, never touch a white person, never kill them, never do nothing. Yeah. They're God. So I know that they still got a little, now I won't say a little, they got a lot of it. They got a lot of it. I'm trying to let you know, y'all. You're going to know who really about that life. You're going to know who really militant. I can't take General Johanna or Johanna that serious. I can't take him serious. I don't even see him hit there with Black Lives Matter or doing stuff comparable to Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter out there at least pushing the police. I can't take them real serious either because they not out that life either. I want to see blood. I want to hear body counts. That's what I'm trying to hear. That's a faith of Yehoshua that I could believe in. Y'all can kill us, but we can't kill you, no matter how radical we are. It's some fake radical stuff. It really is. This is fake. It's just fake, y'all. Nation of Islam. They ain't even throwing rocks. They won't even throw rocks. I have more respect for the Palestinians that put rocks and slings and throw them at Israelis than I have for these fake radicals in the United States. I'm just saying, y'all. There's gonna have to be some bloodshed. Your blood is being shed. You gotta shed their blood. You do unto others as others do unto you. Oh. I'm just saying. Instead of just turning up with our voices, we're going to have to turn up with some actions, y'all. That's what I'm saying. All right, this is Prophet Rawanawa signing out. Prophet to the angel of the church, to the Laodiceans who are Israelites. You all take it easy. I'm glad you all came to listen. And please share, like, subscribe, and comment. Shalom.